After the holiday break, Major League Baseball's back in full swing. We got some news today to discuss, big major news in a couple of spots and some minor good signings that are very interesting to talk about. We're almost to the end of the offseason. A lot of fun this offseason. Big signings, big news everywhere. You love to see it. Before we even continue, if you're yet to hit that subscribe button, I highly recommend you do. Same with that like button. And let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in baseball. The first thing to discuss is that Raphael Devers has reached a deal with the Boston Red Sox, and by deal I mean he's avoided arbitration. No extension yet there. Still possible, of course. 17.5 for 1 year's arbitration number. Last year of arbitration, he's a free agent after the season. Red Sox, Chaim Bloom, you are on the clock, buddy. It is time to get it together. It is time to make actions happen. Because guess what? You're about to let Raphael Devers go, just like you let Mookie Betts go, and just like you let Xander Bogaerts go. This limbo that the Red Sox are doing, in my opinion, is just not going to work. It's just not going to cut it. You know, Raphael Devers, you either extend him long-term or you still trade him. Yes, you had to reach an arbitration agreement with him, but they're kind of just caught in between. I'm not saying that an extension's off the board by any means. I still think it's very, very possible, and I would be surprised if Boston let not only Raphael Devers get through, but I was surprised when they let, Mookie go and they let Xander Bogaerts go. So at this point, I guess anything's possible. I don't know the direction of the team and what direction they're heading into. At the end of the day, this is good. It's a good sign for Red Sox fans. You get through arbitration, you're looking still in a positive light with Raphael Devers because he's all you got now. The next signing news we have is Dom Smith, 1 year, $2 million deal to be the starting first baseman for the Washington Nationals. Luke Voigt is gone, I guess. That's going to wrap up his time. Very short time, no returning there. There's rumors of Trey Mancini going there. There's a lot of different rumors swirling about, hey, who's going to play first base for the Washington Nationals, which is kind of interesting. I think they went with who has the most high upside that could affect the future. I'm sure Mets fans are going to love facing Dom Smith. Magically, Dom Smith's going to find a way to kill the Mets, of course. That's just how it goes. I don't write the rules for some reason. This is how baseball works against the Mets. I'm sorry, Mets fans. I feel your pain when it comes to that with the Dodgers, especially in San Diego. At the end of the day, this is a solid signing. I mean, most people were expecting them to get a minor league contract. He gets that major league contract. He does have Scott Boras as his agent, and the Boras effect is anything's possible. And by anything's possible, it turned out to be signing Dom Smith to a major league contract. The last supposed signing, again, I talked about this in the last MLB update video, was Eric Hosmer is close to reaching a deal with the Cubs. Obviously, he's going nowhere besides the Cubs. So if I'm going to guess, I'm going to say 1 year, $2 million to 1 year, $5 million deal with Eric Hosmer. That's really my guess. I don't think he's going to be a spring training invite. He had better numbers than just a spring training invitee. But Eric Hosmer, still playing Major League Baseball, still kicking. He's still getting his money from the Padres. I'm sure he doesn't care. At this point, I don't know why he's still playing, and he doesn't need to. If he wants to, go ahead, man. Good signing for the Cubs, solid piece. You're going to bring in some championship pedigree, some leadership, and hopefully he helps guide this young team in a direction that's going to help them win. They didn't have a really good first baseman. They still don't have a really good first baseman. I think Hosmer will look good in a Cubbies uniform, to be honest. But enough about Eric Hosmer and the Cubs. I think they got to play him at DH. You can't trust that glove. The bat isn't bad. The bat should be solid with the shift going away. He'll be reliable. He'll get you through some situations when you need him, and he's a pretty clutch hitter. I mean, this isn't a team that's looking to win the World Series yet, but it'll give them positive impact, and they'll win a few more games. Now, the last piece of news is about Carlos Correa, because let's be honest, we have not heard a lot about Carlos Correa. It's been kind of a dead period when it comes to Carlos Correa, but now they have said that this deal is going to look completely different, so I'm banging on him and betting on him staying with the Mets. I expect him to stay with the Mets. I mean, at least in my personal opinion. Now this deal is supposed to look completely different, which is very, very interesting. I like the idea of it. I wonder what it's going to be. Is it going to be a 2-3 year deal? Is it going to be a deal where he gets paid nothing the first year because of his injury? There's a lot of different situations to look at with it. We don't have enough details about it. I assume details will be coming out soon. Maybe even any moment now, we could very well see details. Maybe even by the time this video is up, there will be details. I'm not completely positive, but it's interesting. Carlos Correa also posted on Instagram a photo of him holding, I believe, his daughter, and it said, "Daddy's going to work." I'm assuming that means that he's good to go. He's ready to play. Going to be interesting to see how it's all going to unfold. This has been a saga, so to say. The Bauer and Correa saga have taken over the offseason at this point, and it's interesting stuff, man. It's very, very interesting stuff. Little piece of news to finish it up for my Padre fans, as I'm wearing a Juan Soto t-shirt. Juan Soto's not going to be playing in the Dominican League. The Padres denied him access to play in it. I don't know why. They want him to stay healthy. It's an investment, so I don't blame them at all. It would have been fun to watch him play in the Dominican League, of course, but let's stay healthy this offseason, work hard, same with Fernando, and let's go win a World Series next year. That is going to wrap up this video. If you guys are yet to hit that subscribe button, I highly recommend you do so. Same with that like button. If you want to see more content like this, please let me know, of course, and also comment down below. What do you think this Correa contract is going to look like? Because I'm very, very interested, and I personally don't even know myself yet. So we're going to find that out probably very, very soon, but I'm interested on your guys' opinion. And that's going to wrap this video up. I will see you guys all in the next video very, very soon. Peace.
Yes! 305 to the 619, baby. Let's go. Let's go, San Diego. Live that shit up, San Diego. Let's fucking go. Woo! It's our fucking house. Hey. It's our house right here, baby. Let's go.